time for another THOR reaction everyone. Today we're gonna do Liar. As you all know, I am THOR, the mighty lightning god. Not a single lie in that comment. For that matter, guys, today I actually just applied for a new job. You see, my manager, right, he just got a promotion to a new job that this is before upper high in the echelon. So Odin just got one step up, right? So I have now applied to become the new all-father, guys. So wish me luck on that. Interesting this morning, I asked them, my boss is like, I asked my boss, I can't talk with him, it's like, okay, if I apply for a new job, will you be like my reference? He's like, yeah, I guess. Okay, so I'm applying for your job. He's like, but anyway, guys, today then, Lovebites Liar, be live reaction, guys. Subscribe, press the like button, and I might do another video on Sunday as well. Otherwise, on Sunday, I'm gonna do another band, guys, and I think so far it's babymetal. There is a most requested one. Leave a comment below if you want another song, guys, another band, I mean, or something like that, right? But yeah, I mean, I have like one song of them before, so I kind of know about them. Been sort of thinking for a while now. But anyway, to the Liar.
Took away my sorrow to feel I was your queen. Yeah.
Okay, that was a great start. Definitely that was a great start. Definitely somewhat different. I liked how Asami is singing, right? Standing in the middle, a little more focus on her, certainly, and then followed by a pretty cool, it's like a hard metal riff in the beginning, right? Yeah, and I pause here, right? If I'm correct now, then of course I'm guessing here, but I feel this is the classic moment, right? When Lovebites is gonna have a little bit change here, right? But I think it's very typical for their like live performance. So it's about a 2-minute market here, and you're gonna have the first part of the song, right? I'm gonna guess here now that you're gonna have a different, you know, like the third verse kind of thing. Something that's probably happened, right? So let's see if I'm right here. After this bit, right, put like a new version. Like I predicted, right? Definitely a lot of focus on Asami here, the singer. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a solo, perhaps. It's like, yeah, you know, it's a solo for the singer. But I mean, I guess it's possible, right? But yeah, I feel that the other girls are kind of like mostly kind of being a cool riff in the background, right? And she's had her like two, or I guess three different now lyrics here about this liar guy, right? You know what she's singing about a guy that betrayed her, right? Is that feels like a typical like you know, romance thing, like someone betrayed her or someone lied to her? I guess it could be something else as well, right? But that's where the lyric certainly goes. So it reminds me of the church scene, right? Like the first time or the first they ever did a Lovebites. I don't know, people thought, oh yeah, it's more like Jesus Christ and it's more, I know, but the first time I saw that video, I was like, huh. Feels like she's being betrayed by like maybe a wedding or something. That's what it reminds me of. But let's go. Ultimate duel, maybe? Maybe. Nice, it's a Miyako solo. I'm gonna say that, that was MIDORI considered right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, yes! I was like, here she comes! Yes! That was an amazing Miyako solo. It was amazing. That was an amazing Miyako solo. I mean, she's a classic, right? Classic badass, cool badass. You know what I mean? And I love her. And it's always right. Her and Midori is at the perfect juxtapositioning, you know. When Midori is hot badass, Miyako is cool badass, right? You know, water, fire, blue and red, whatever, right? So yeah, I love the moment here. As that man, I do love that her guitar is blue, you know. Yeah, it fits for that cool badassery. I mean, it's seriously right. I think it fits. And I'm a big fan of that, of the kind of the, you know, the coolization, that the telegraphing, like character telegraphic kind of game and so on, right? And of course, later on, obviously, Midori with her hair and so on. And obviously, you know me, man. Obviously, guys, you know what I love the moment Midori walks up there too and is like, yeah, I'm here, girl. And both did. I have sad surprised though that Midori's part wasn't longer though. Yeah, usually you go back and forward, right? This was more of Miyako than Midori is gonna have at the end there. But let's rewatch it because that was freaking badass. That was great. One more I go back to though that I noticed twice now. I pointed this thing out. So this is what I'm talking about. So you know, Miyako slowly starts, right? Asami goes away from the middle. Go to the side down here. Midori goes into the hand thing, right? I just love that, right? I keep saying it, but I feel obviously that Asami is just a hype moment, right? Because this is a cute moment there. Because she, you know, now she's going away from the center. Like I said earlier, the first half she's more about her, right? She's very focused, right? And here comes the other band member. She gets in the middle, right? And then she's not gonna sing anymore, or this part of the right? And she moves around there, and she's always like cute angles. She's like, yeah, you go, man. You know? But it's like it because she's very, very good at it. I don't think Asami gets enough credit for being the hype woman, right? Because this is the kind of moment where, you know, she's kind of, you know, playing the cloud or whatever you call it, you know, she's kind of sharing on the crowd, whatever you call it, but she's doing these like very like gentle gestures, right, at this moment that makes everyone kind of being more hyped up, right? She's going around and being kind of kawaii, right, with all the people, you know, at the edges of the station, right? And it's really great. And in other live performances, she's much more, I guess, a typical hyper, where she goes around a little more like, you know, yeah, you know, a little more this way. But this is the beauty too, right? Because she's mixing this kind of cuteness with this, like, you know, let's just, you know, burn down the place down. She's kind of mixing these two, right? And here we see the kind of this gentle hype woman, which I think is really great. But I think it's very, man, I'm babbling here, but it's very like technical, right? It's a very skilled technical thing because she does it like in a perfect way, how she's like moving away right from the center, but she's still getting a little bit of attention. She's getting a little bit of the people's, you know, hype and so on. Yeah, but she could have stood too close to that. Now she has this perfect moment, how she can, you know, angles herself around the thing. So it's very, very technically skillfully done. Okay. At the end though, beloved Midori got a little bit of a screen time. Yeah, she got a little focus now. But overall, great performance, especially the middle bit there. Boredom, that was badass. Yeah, I felt like a lot of Asami and a Miyako bit, right? Certainly. The lyrics, I think, it does feel like, as I said earlier, right? Kind of it does feel like a typical love story, you know what I mean? It does feel that, right? But anything called liar, though, it can always be like, someone betrayed me. For that matter, completely random silence here, but I am actually looking forward a lot to next year. We're gonna have this anime called Liar's Game, okay? And I mean massively excited because I don't think that anyone has ever read it, okay? I don't think I'm gonna any views on those videos. I'll probably make reviews of it, but the thing is that my favorite anime of all time is One Out, right? I'm a massive One Out fan. You can see it in, you know, this video. The image that I have right to go is the main character One Out. It's like one of my all-time favorite animes. And of course, then Liar's Game, then of course coming in January. It's from the same author that did One Out. So I am like massively fan of that. It's also be the same anime studio, Madhouse, that made Liar's Game. It's gonna also made One Out. But so when I say the word liar, I'm just like, oh my god, it's only like 3 months left to Liar's Game. That I'm gonna be the only person in the world to watch. Like it's like I made it from like 10 years ago that no one ever read, basically. Jesus Christ. No, but I'm excited, guys, and I hope you got the video. Because I mean, I feel like I used to do what I wanna do, so to speak, right? So like I said earlier, yeah, I'm thinking of checking out babymetal on Sunday. Do one video about them, right? Unless if everyone kind of votes against that, but I think it's gonna be a thing. Right? And then next week I think it's next Saturday. Then I'm going on a Flow concert, okay? Which of course is one of my all-time favorite bands, right? It's gonna be the Narrative Flow. Maybe it's 2 weeks from now, whatever. That is soon, and I'm excited for that because freaking must be awesome. Jesus Christ, man! I've been on a Flow concert before, though, so it's not the first time. It's like it could be the fourth time, but yeah, still though, you know, it's gonna be like the narrative topic and so on. Which I truly love. And maybe I'll see you guys there, yeah, who knows, right? But anyway, I'll see you guys and have a great day.